call?
No.
Is your voice live? Oh no, only me? I get to talk to production. But I'm hidden as we get into this. Hello, I am your host today, Nerds Corner, Nerds, Lon. Nice to meet y'all. We get our picks out, 60 seconds left on the clock. No one has fully like secured it, but last time we did play on Haven, I'm pretty sure Dre's did play Neon, and they didn't do as well, but the team comps have been changed. So I'm just gonna say the two teams is Pio and Mad Dog over here because that's the coach's names. So shortening up Pio, but shortening up Mad Dog as well. Team picks pretty interesting. Don't know why there's two flashes on Pio's side with Phoenix and KO, but you know, Phoenix is a duelist, not an initiator. He didn't get a buff, so I don't understand the play here, but team comps are good nonetheless. Oh, we have another person frozen again, as we see QCPT sitting here in spawn. They also left Spike behind as they're stacking up on A.
That should work.
There's Astra. Astra did get nerfed, but they're still playing her. I mean, very strong controller character, not running double controller, but running Phoenix instead. I don't know, two picks that are definitely interesting here today with Neon and Phoenix. Oh, seems as though QCPT is back with the spike.
That works.
As they're pushing up A, T-Sun being left there all alone on A site. Mid A, Havoc entering really well. Battle stage as Jay's running it onto site. Shy Acid in heaven. Playing off that position is very strong. Ooh, those trades coming out quickly, using the utility to try and enter and find out where people are. That
one enemy remaining.
As we see the flash go out, last player standing is Sake gets taken out. Neon, I think the team comp is different. Battle Sage coming out there and being able to enter on A site quite quickly, making the defenders run for their money. Oh, is that a round 2 Phantom I see? Round 2 Phantom, light shields. Again, no reason not to buy here in this next round because they know that the enemy team is going to have light shields, maybe a couple of better weapons upgraded, you know, maybe a Spectre here and there, but nothing too fancy. So we see a buy from Havoc, or is he gonna stick with nope, sticks with the shorty. Still really powerful. I want to see them play off of this Phantom on entry. Yeah. See Jay's also standing a little bit behind, letting Sage pull off the entry. On B site, Sage being really powerful, kind of lost holding the barrier, but creates the barrier, hears them, picks up the Spectre, no longer just running with the shorty. As we're at sort of a standstill on B site. Mad Dog team is able to entry, and now they're just finding and sniffing out T-Sun. Bad timing on T-Sun's part. It's sad to see as T-Sun was going into the astral play and trying to put some of that utility, maybe pull off some heroics, but not being able to pull it off. We do need to see a buy from Mad Dogs or from attack side. Full buy just so they can keep their momentum going. But another team that needs to consider buying or maybe investing in these early rounds is Team Pio, the defense side. Yeah, but their economy extremely low in this next round, and Havoc, even though Havoc's been creating a lot of space using the utility, not that many kills. You know, very selfless, not really going for the kills, going for the control. As a Sage, as a Sentinel, we love to see it. Utility not hitting too many people. As using a fragment to try and clear out heaven. No one's in heaven, but a couple like hits get taken out. Caliph doing numbers with the Phantom. As it's a 2v2. Spike is not down. It is looking better for defense.
Flashbang.
Oh, isolating those 1v1s and taking the fight. Oh, a little bit aggressive on Sake's part, but it does work out for them as we get our first victory for defense. And now we're gonna have to see what and how these teams play. Are they gonna full buy? I mean, Jimeno does not have enough to full buy. Light Shield's classic. Jace, by the way, is still rocking that Judge with Neon. A little bit of a meme play. It's definitely a fun thing to do, is run around, slide, get those kills. Havoc still playing really passively.
Blocking vision.
But they're pushing up C. Thankfully, no ops in this round 4. Yeah, round 4. Ooh, taking some damage. Oh, Havoc running in there. Probably not the best play. Taking a lot of damage and getting cleared out. That was a really fast and short round for defenses. They were able to go in really hard on C, but they were able to counter it so well with their utility. Not even have to worry about a casualty. This is not looking good for attack side, as defense is capable of doing a full buy. I'd love to see if T-Sun gets bought, because sitting here at 600 creds, not really well. Definitely shows good team comp when people buy for each other and they're comfortable with utilizing some of that money and, you know, helping their teammates to try and win. As we're starting to see a bit more of a aggressive mid play here. Jay's running out with the spike, dropping it to his friend there. He's figured it out. He's getting better. I love seeing the progress on these players as he's able to hide, knowing he needs to reposition and using that utility. Jay's definitely got the most improved award as your boy Pika takes him out. Spoken did it too soon. As they are they gonna reboot him? Yeah, they finished the reboot on KO as they're protecting his body. Definitely one of the biggest positives of utilizing and using KO, running him on many maps, is that free revive you get on him. 2v1 situation. It's gonna become 2-0 going defender's side. It's nice to see that it's a little bit more balanced. People are going back and forth, and the game is definitely heating up and becoming more interesting here. Last time we played on Haven, it was sadly a little one-sided, but you know, it's definitely hard with some of these players. You don't know how well they're going to improve within the coming weeks and how much they play. I love to see that people are learning and becoming, you know, better players. Stacking up on C side. On A side, I do not know my side, seeming to misplace them. Ollie with the opening knife. Again, a lot of times both useful for not only intel, but also for denial of utilizing, you know, to help entry. The brim stim goes out. Ollie, is he saving? Utilizing only a sheriff. Havoc fighting some... He's fighting some demons back there. Oh, Havoc is down. It seems that attack is going to have an easier time getting in onto site, having multiple having multiple ults available to them. They are going to be definitely in a more favorable position. Your boy Pika using that off not only to defend and create space, but also to create a little bit of a advantage for them. But see, there we see that ult going out, probably getting your boy Pika out of there, as T-Sun is trying to keep more people on site. Havoc running. They need to run away from the spike, and Havoc does not make it out. See that little tap, those little love taps on the sage wall, definitely throwing off Havoc, making him stay there, trying to deny them that extra save utility, that extra potential to keep their momentum going and get those creds. But still a lot of ults ready on attack side. Neon ult, amazing for entry and amazing to create space and utilizing that to get a couple of picks. I've seen some teams just use that to entry and clear a site. Even if Jays dies, he's still going to be very helpful with his utility there. But also the Reyna ultimate just giving you amazing potential to consistently chain kills together and together. Along with the denial from KO, I mean, the denial of util, definitely going to be possible to see. The Leer goes out. Yeah, a lot of utility being utilized right here in the end to deny space. Because it could go either way. 3 and 4, but we'll have to see if attackers decide to play aggressively or passively. A lot of times people will play a little too aggressively after the post plan, especially in lower rank. You have the plant down, play for the plant. You know that you have to wait, trade people out, stick by sight. See, Shy Acid probably wanted Shy Acid to capitalize on maybe some of their aggression, but no, they're staying in sight, and that gives them the victory with Ollie G getting the final pick off T-Sun.
Go, go, go!
Going back and forth here, 2-3 rounds, winning each time to keep up the momentum, but still 3 and 4, definitely strong on the attack side, still having all of their ults available to them, not having to use any of that just to be able to win the, you know, they were able to win 2 matches in a row. And look at defense, they don't have any ultimates, so definitely going to be harder for defense to play out. We look at the scoreboard. Seems as your boy Pika is going for the Marshall instead, holding C long, but spots nobody, trying to maintain that space on C as they push up onto B and control main and garden that so well. Controlling main quite well. Gonna push up all together. You know, don't push through smoke, but we see the pop flash go out, or the leer. Oh, the wall goes out. These people get traded left and right. 4 and 3, still. Ooh, still one ultimate. We see it? No. As it's up to QCT. And gets taken out by your boy Pika with a Marshall. Yeah. I mean, even with all those ultimates, even with all that momentum, pushing on B definitely did not seem to be favorable for them. I mean, they got taken out quite quickly there, with most of their team even having like that potential, not being able to capitalize on it. Shy Acid jumping around, getting that practice in as your boy Pika is contemplating his next moves. Getting ready for a C push. Maybe it'll be your boy Pika's time to shine, getting a couple of kills here. Maybe he's gonna get traded out really quickly. He spots the leer, tries to get some peeks in, gets one, but gets traded out by Kalith. Seems as though Kalith is saving, and not saving with his team, kind of a rough thing to do, but hopefully he'll be nice enough to buy for his team in the future. I mean, that added economy. It's still anyone's game with a 4v4 as plant goes out. Oh, Jay's Sake getting a 3K, but Havoc stopping him in his tracks as it's now a 3-0. Who's gonna get the defuse? Astra does not need the defuse. Astra's got ultimate. Seems as though they're doing a little bit of troll. A little bit of troll in here. Yeah, Jay's, by the way, was using the judge. I'm not saying by the way as by the way, but that's Jay's BTY. You gotta get the whole gamer tag. Respect on the name, by the way. Right as I say that, I hear Astra say BYB. Oh, Sake asking if we got the POV on stream of that beautiful 3K. We did not know. How sad. F's in chat. We wide chat? We wide. But it's sad. Sad to see it as an A push is going out. Sake can't even get his beautiful 3Ks because I'm going on A and he's in garage. Oh, sadly, underutilized utility there with the wall, but using the combat stim even more to get behind into sewers, jumping into sight. A lot of people, a lot of utility going out, a lot of plays going out, but it all comes down to this. Defenders get the final kill. I mean, using a lot of utility is definitely not something that's uncommon in professional play and in high-end play, but it's not gonna work out today for defense. Again, we're gonna have to see some, like, I want to see the Neon ult utilized. It's honestly, the moment you get the Neon ult, I would not be surprised if you should use it. It's just so good at creating space. And again, you can combine it with the Reyna ult as well right here to hopefully win them a pivotal round, because they've just lost 3 in a row and they need to gain some of that momentum back, gain some of that economy back, especially with attack side having so much to gain from this. Your boy Pika getting one, but gets traded and taken out. Not even traded, just gets taken out by Kalith. They got the battle sage, the selfless Havoc. Havoc goes on, uses his utility entries and helps create that space, but
Spike planted.
GCBT not getting anything. Nothing. Oh, taking down KO. Really is bloody. It's really quick here too, as quick entry. Attackers getting that pivotal round, not having to use as much ultimate, not having to use as much stuff as I said, but I mean, it's the last round. You're definitely gonna have to see some of these ults going out. Hopefully Havoc isn't the one creating space. Honestly, put Havoc on the Neon roll, get him that ultimate and let him go in there. He's been so good at like going into it. Op round? Are we gonna see an opping Sage and C? Oh no. Are we gonna see the Sage? No, he's going with the Vandal still. Oh, but T-Sun and Shy Acid are both on the op, and we still have an Astro Wall to go off. Hopefully we'll see some utility trade right here. Maybe a little bit of ult for ult. Brim ult finally got it. Also extremely powerful. Oh, Reyna gets taken out. There we see the ultimate going off. The wall goes down in such a pivotal area as well to try and deny them entry on any site, but she's getting the plant off on A and holding it with there we go. We see the ult go off. Oh, blocking his perspective and blocking his chances of getting into back of sight. I mean, still using it to defend. Again, honestly, I think that the Neon ult is so powerful for entering and creating space that in the post-plant situation, it's almost not as useful. But an ult that is useful is that Brimstone ult, whose Brim is playing so far back. He's just ready. He's waiting for them to come onto Spike just so then he can utilize it. A very smart play here, just denying them that Spike and then putting the Molly down as well. Spike goes off, making it 6-6 as we even out the scoreboard in the next round. Round 13, we switch sides. Nice picks. Nice picks indeed. T-Sun's been doing extremely well.
BYB fam.
Going to Astral to do them
that round.
Guardian things I do.
Now that the sides are switched, I want to see. Putting a trip right there just to make sure no one is holding that rendezvous hostage waiting for him. Oh, reconsidering his positioning. Reconsidering his positioning on both. Is he have like a lineup or something? Is this like some sort of... Oh, he's gonna hide behind that wall right there. It seems like it's gonna be a strong A push. No, it's still undecided, A or B. Checking mid to see if anyone's in mid window, but no one there as Shy Acid is entering really close into sight. Doesn't spot one, but spots Kaylin. They trade out health, but nothing gets killed. We see more picks here, but Jay's, by the way, going with the shorty play, but not, I don't know, not utilizing it as well as I had hoped. Attackers are in a bad position here as they're blind firing into the smokes. Ollie gets traded, but round does go to defense, the defender side. Okay, well now defenders are definitely going to be purchasing some better weapons to try and get to that bonus round. Again, Kalith with a round 2. I'm pretty sure Kalith, same person who got a round 2 Phantom last time and did a lot with it. Again, how they played off pretty aggressively last time, but they're on defense now, so are they going to be playing as aggressively? So getting to Kalith right here. Kalith playing for C-Long with a Phantom, not with a Vandal, trying to get those quick picks. Your boy Pika is gonna enter a peak battle with him, but Kalith gets the win with that beautiful movement, the mechanics on him.
Spike down, C.
As we see Jimeno pick up and then lose the spike to Havoc. Yet Havoc not buying, but he doesn't need to buy. He's got the skill to use the ghost in such an
Last
amazing
player
way.
standing.
Jay is
Spike
running for the
down,
flank,
mid.
but not spotting anyone. Oh, Shy Acid just sitting in B, trying to get some picks. Probably not playing for not playing for the win, but defenders get this round as well. But we did see this last time. I was gonna say we saw this last time where defense won 2 and lost, but now that we switched, I mean, are they gonna keep the momentum rolling? Are they
Need a
gonna
drop.
be capable of it? Haven is also such a big map, so I love the way that they're utilizing the neon. The neon is very powerful to pick and play her in this map. You can flank really well, you can entry really well. That ultimate's really powerful. I keep coming back to that ultimate. Sorry, it's just extremely good. It's useful. As we see people vying for mid control, another B push. As the equipment equals out, Sake flashing his teammates, but utilizing the Phoenix healing, but at what cost? As Caliph gets T-Sun, Havoc taking Sake, Jay is getting the
Spike down,
Menno.
attacker spawn.
It's gonna be a 2 and 5 situation here with Shy Acid having the judge. But no dash. Can't dash into people as he meets Havoc and gets the kill. It's not going to be flawless today. Havoc is not going to make it, and Shy Acid is not going to allow it. Wall goes down as they're playing in main. He's baiting out some of the utility, gets the flash, but they hear him updraft. How's Shy Acid and your boy Pika gonna play this out? They have one down. I think they're waiting for them to push, but Shy Acid gets taken out by QCPT.
30 seconds left.
Everything's quiet at a standstill. We do hear gunfire, but nothing lands. As Ollie G hits him with a flank, your boy Pika not pulling off any heroics today as we're going into the next round. Defender is on 9 right now. Seems like everything's going for defense. They evened out. I mean, pretty sure defense, yeah. I always wonder how defense and attack, I think that defense, right? Hopefully the things transfer over. So if I'm looking at the scoreboard correctly, defense did win 2, like now it's at 5 rounds in a row that they've won. 2 rounds on attack last time, and now 3 rounds here. So they have a great mental. But as attack is, I think attack is going into basically a fairly empty site. As Jays is sitting there in the back with a Spectre, using that to...
Yikes.
Oh man, so many things are happening at once. Use that utility to deny them entry in through Catwalk. Again, Shy Acid dashing in, confusing Havoc. That was a great play. Now it's finally a win for the attack side. How are they going to play off this momentum, and what is that going to do to defense? All questions that are probably going to be answered this round. Defense needing to, strengthen their rotation and strengthen their retake potential. Maybe having Jays run around there and, get him with a flank. But attack also needs to think about how they're going to be playing post plant this time, because they got pretty lucky with not that many people being on A site when they entered, but I don't think that it's going to be as easy. As the knife goes out, detects a couple of people. But I don't think too pivotal, because we see a battle go off. Frag grenade. I think he was going for the orb to deny them orb, but your boy Pika waiting there with the crosshair placement ready, as it's now a 2v4 situation here. Shy Acid getting 1, making it slightly easier for them, but they have to isolate these 1v1s. They hear one, but they don't know where. Your boy Pika close to death.
Last player standing.
Oh, the crossfire. I didn't set up the crossfire correctly. Sad to see it. 10 and 7, 7 and 10. Havoc doing a little bit of trolling and celebrating with his victories. Is it gonna be a save round? No. I think that attack is going to force buy here. Altogether, only 2 people have bought. No, it's gonna be a save round. That's what I thought. What? they're tangling on the tips of saving, right? So two people are saving even though they have money, and then people are buying and now they don't have money. That's gonna ruin their economy. Your boy Pika gets taken out first with that ultimate. Again, broken economy here, that's for sure. I get they were trying to use their ultimates for and instead of guns, but when that happens, it's not really helpful. To run it back, so we see 2v4 situation with more ultimates on the side of defense. Sake gets taken out so quickly. Flash, it gets flashed. Thought it was from the smoke, but nope, it was from the flank. But hey, the powerful ability of using ults as weapons? As when? When there, then how? English. It's really good to use ultimates in these situations as, you know, weapons. We see Caliph being a little bit aggressive here with that one tap, one bullet in the magazine. He's going for that one tap. He's going for that flick, but sadly, it seems like everyone's going on to A site, so he's not even gonna be able to do it. How sad. How sad. Sometimes you like to see that one tap, especially in games, but it didn't happen here today. Ollie G can't even counter ult. Cannot even counter ult. Wait, Ollie G is ulting. Sorry, my bad. Wrong side.
Spike down.
Menno can't even counter ult. But he does have the Odin holding Garage. Gets flashed. Pulls back. The Molly goes off. Spots one, but doesn't get any picks. It's just him and your boy Pika, but your boy Pika is playing in Garage. It's very close to taking out QCPT, but QCPT is just faster, and your boy Pika was flashed. As we go into match point, everything was going fairly even, right? It was going 1-1. We were going 6-6 into this round, but it seems that Attack was only capable of getting one round off of defense here. Defense is probably going to be taking it home, but there's a lot of potential here for the tides to change. I think they need to play a smarter game here on Attack as we see them spread out a bit more and play a little bit more default. Hopefully they'll play slower, trying to get a pick or two, and then, you know, running away as Shy Acid is opping down C long, but nothing. But Sake is running in there. He's gonna pop flash out of the smoke, pushing back Havoc, but meets 3 players at once. The ops, Caliph getting one, Shy Acid getting another.
Spike down mid.
There we see that Cosmic Divide. He spots one and gets flashed. Caliph still holding the angle with the op at close. We see Menno try to do a jump peek, but it's a one-on-one with... Oh, that ultimate isn't even going to help, as it's a fairly selfish op as he just gets caught out. Defense winning. GG's in the chat as we come into this saddening conclusion that Attack was incapable of pulling it through. I think they needed to play slower. They were playing too aggressively. Attack is definitely a more aggressive playstyle. You want to be more aggressive. You want to go in and entry on site. But not only did their team comp not allow for that, because, you know, defense could just play aggressively retaking or just play aggressively in general, but they definitely were incapable of doing that. Caliph, again, 25-11 with the top fragger, but still on, I think he still lost. Yeah, on the, no, he won. They won. Sorry, red won. Very good at my colors here. I like the Neon pick, especially on Haven. I've seen some professional teams use it to great effect and to not great effect. Neon and, I mean, it's still debated whether Neon is going to be taking the role of the duelist, especially for space creation, because Shy Acid and Jet are definitely really good. So we'll see how it comes in the next round. And I really want to see more from these teams as we get into the next round. I think it's coming up, right? Bruh. Solo casting is fun. And we're here on Icebox, picks coming left and right. I want to see if anyone's going to be playing the new and nerfed Viper here, with the Viper lineups changing just a bit. I think the Viper one-ways and stuff have kind of been modified, but we do see your boy Pika going with Omen instead. Not many people want to play. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We see all duelists here on Mad Dog's team. Oh, no. Either they're... I mean, coming from a win, I think that they're a little bit... maybe a little bit in it over their head, but we'll definitely see how well they play here. Sake debating on who to play. I mean, we do need some more. No one's on smokes. No one's on smoke. No one's on controller, man. Not a single person picking Viper. Oh, man, sad. I like to play Viper so much on Icebox. Bam Sombra. Bam Sombra, please. T-Sud. Oh, wow. I mean, everyone's like... We see
choose your agent.
Mad Dog's team. They know exactly what they want. They want to play all duelists. They're kind of, you know, trolling, having a fun time. But then we see, I don't know. I just been saying Pio, but I feel like I might be saying that wrong. But we're just gonna say Pio's team is gonna be going a little bit more diversified with the Omen pick. Your boy Pika on Chamber again. He's been doing really well with Chamber and, you know, some more aggressive, more accurate play style, but save wide joys and cards. Not much to say about these team picks. I think that Mad Dog team is gonna have a hard time here, especially not on entry. No, they're just gonna have a hard time in other places. Normal team comp question mark. Oh, we see a little bit of... We all couldn't be me. Yeah, we already see a little bit of people memeing in the chat. Yeah, good old Ollie memeing a little bit. We have the W team comp, us. Oh man, I think that attack right now. I mean, definitely a more aggressive playstyle with a lot of people who can make an entry onto site. So it's just gonna be interesting to see. They're going mid. They're dropping Spike in mid. Are they gonna come back to it? I do see attack, you know, being a little bit more aggressive here in their play style, and the only way that they could realistically combat that defense is by playing passively and letting them come to, you know, letting them come to you. They see fast. Oh my gosh, what a fast rotate to A site from everybody. Boy Pika's still on B, just making sure, but no one goes there as we see firefights going left and right, and first blood going to Bam and Sombra.
Spike down A.
Spike is already down on A site, with your boy Pika also having a really fast rotate. Jumps up on there, tries to get anyone, but spots Havoc, but your boy Pika is right there. Ollie G getting Van Sombra really quickly, making it now a 1v2. I was about to say, trying to even out the playing field with a 2 and 3, but nope, it's 2 and 1 now. T-Sun hiding under rafters as Sake is waiting for the peak. He's gonna play off of Sake's contact probably, but it seems as though Duck finds Sake and T-Sun finds Duck. A little bit of a trade here. Goes for the Sheriff instead, and it was fairly even, right? Even though you'd think that it would be harder for them, but being an all duelist comp, them just W keying, running it down, trying to get onto site, I think that that's a really interesting playstyle. It's definitely not a very competitive playstyle. It's a little bit more memey, it's a little bit more fun, but hey, we'll roll with it anyway. It's a fun time here today. That's what matters. Help on sewers. I guess my favorite map with sewers, Icebox. Ban Sombra trying to become the movement god, but doesn't make it. I think they're gonna be going on to B site. A little bit quieter than last time, a little bit less aggressive, but the fast rotate still goes out. Himeno getting Havoc. Oh. Ollie G dashing in and failing. Interesting.
One enemy remaining.
QCPT is teleported right into the line of fire. Gets taken out. Again, the aggressive playstyle not being too helpful. Duck left all alone on A. He's gonna have to rotate as everyone, I mean, they're all ganging up on the spike. Thought I dashed away, Skull. We see some of the memeing. You got that one, Sake? Nice. We got Sake's perspective this time. And you know what? That was an amazing perspective there. As Jimeno waiting, but
30 seconds
they're
left.
also Duck is very slowly making his way. And Sombra spots him out, doesn't die, but gets really low. Using the satchel, gets blinded and flashed. That paranoia. Duck gets one, making it a 2-2, but Ban Sombra through the smoke is still capable of getting him. I do know of a lot of new lineups that have come out of the Yoru rework. I thought maybe we'd see some here today with XCPT, QCPT. Why am I saying things like that? X like XQC, XQC. Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking for a second there. Fan Sovereign jumping around. Your boy Pika setting up on B, and attackers stacking A site, running in with knives. What an interesting play style, just running in with knives. But Ban Sombra pushed really high up, probably waiting for some people. They shoot into the smoke, find nobody, spots out Ban Sombra. Ban Sombra really low. Havoc finally sniffs him out, picking up a Phantom for his reward, but still 3-3. No ults, no nothing, just some utility. They spot out your boy Pika, but don't get the Peaker's advantage here. Now 2-3. How is it going to play out? They're playing fairly slow, hiding in elbow, but nothing comes of it. They do spot him out.
One
get
enemy
taken
remaining.
out for it. With one person left, all the G gets taken out with defenders winning. Very low health on your boy Pika, but still goes to the risky play, not waiting for the trade. Again, your boy Pika has been very good at playing the chamber, or the pocket duelist kind of comp style, where he's able to be fairly aggressive with chamber. That's really nice to see. Long silence followed up by a bit more commentary as we see everyone stacking up on B side, on attack side, and again, defense just playing it passively, spreading out and gonna do a fast rotate here. But we do see a little bit of a different thing with Duck and Ollie G both running it down on mid. Thankfully, Ollie G does not get her ultimate, or Ollie does not get ultimate denied, but still pushing in mid. Gets taken out fairly quickly, as it's
One
now
enemy remaining.
1-5.
Spike down B.
Just as I say, 2-5, it's 1-5 with more ultimates on the board. Duck does have ultimate, but is he going to make it standing on top of Tube like that? Really risky position, as Spike is down in B main.
Go get him.
Gonna go to Spike real quick and see. People are pulling off of Spike. I mean, they're definitely guarding the right areas, but pulling off of Spike just to find Duck. Thankfully, Duck does not waste the ultimate here, saving it for a more crucial round.
Can I get a drop?
I mean, definitely in a tougher situation. I would assume there's gonna be a save round, but I guess there's no save round here today. They're going full throttle, going at it, running it down on A side again. I want to start seeing them getting punished more with the flanks, and I think we're gonna see it now as Sake is running in for the flank, along with Jimeno, who's being a little bit more passive, rotating back to help his team, leaving Sake on the flank, but it's taken out. Not punished here today. I know to check their backs, to check their flanks, but still anyone's game in a 4v4 situation. Flash is going out.
Yikes.
Evening it out again, but we see attack side on lower health, 2 players being dinked, and that's not gonna bode well for them, as they need. You don't have to be as accurate if you can aim for the feet. CBT, only one at full health, gets taken out in this critical round. Ollie G fighting for her life. I mean, we'll see. Ah, Van Sombra again going for the flank, and
Shadows traveling.
they doing a really good job at it, coming at the flank and giving Himeno the defuse to hopefully get that ult. Nice. Himeno now has ult. Definitely a more stacked situation with 4 ults on one side. Attack is just rolling again. We saw this team comp last time where they were all duelist, and it doesn't work out. Sadly, you've seen it in your ranked games. Sometimes you get those ranked demons and they make you cry. They come in with the Jet, the Reyna, and Raze. There is definitely a way to win with all duelists, but you really need to start stacking up and using that utility in succession, being able to utilize it at the right time consistently, because that duelist utility is very strong if you are going to be using it all together. They're going into mid. They have a decent amount of mid control, but Sombra takes it away fairly quickly. With your boy Pico and Himeno helping out, making it a very tight situation here. Let's go to the action as no one is able to take out Duck. Sake. Thinking, was that a right click? Getting him with the right click. Dude, I thought they nerfed that thing. I thought they nerfed the right click, but I guess not. Sake trying to shush the chat, shush them. Oh, 6-0. It's going to be, is it going to be a landslide? Is this going to be another 100 Thieves guard situation? 13-0. I would hope not. I would hope not, but we'll see.
Time to jump.
This is what happens. Can they hear you? Can they hear what you said?
This. Here.
I couldn't hear. Oh, well, I want to say what you said. The tournament organizers are just telling me how fun it is to balance things, balance tournaments and organize them. Again, it is hard to balance tournaments overall, but I do think that I'll give tournament organizers a little bit of leeway, because it is hard to organize a tournament, and with this team picking all duelists at the same time and denying them that like other like types of utility, it's definitely harder than you'd expect to win a game. So I don't think it's necessarily the balancing. I think they're doing a little trolling, playing a little bit memey. I do think that it's interesting that the all duelist side is doing worse on attack, because you would think as duelists they can entry, create more space, and deny you know, deny some space. Actually, no, they can't deny space because they don't have a controller. They don't have someone to deny that sight, line of sight. The only thing that they have that's close to controller is the jet smokes, but the jet smokes are fairly short-lived and they're mainly used for entry rather than for actual denial of information. Yeah, boy Pika trying to op down B main, but doesn't find anyone. Sets up his rendezvous. Try and peek again. Gets flashed. There we go. Jays using that ultimate to entry site. Like I said, very good to use it to entry and get in there, but sadly gets taken by the knife. The knife gets him. KO knife is very powerful to deny that, right? Like, he denies it even more, but the cover goes out, and Ollie's doing numbers.
Here.
It's now a one.
I could not have made that
It's
easier.
now a round for the all duelists. Just the duelist gang. You know, we have Team Sentinels, right? Now we have the duelists. Got one and the same. Duelist is hopefully gonna be able to get a little bit more ground here as they won one round. They do have the Raze and Reyna ults on their side. Also Toxic 7-1 because it's 5 op. 7-1 toxicity skull. How? Huh? 5 duelists not trying. How do you lose this? You winning attackers. So many comms going in all chat. Esports and video games in general, not, you know, not far from flaming. People definitely flame each other, but hopefully they'll keep it to a minimum here as they are trying to push up onto B site. You know, not, oh, Trina shoots the fake and gets punished for it. 3 and 4, as I think the duelists are now utilizing their utility a bit smarter and trying better, like to better utilize their utility together and making it harder for the enemy team, the defense, to get any leeway.
Last player standing.
Van Somber being the only one left gets stuck, but he's fighting for his life with such low health. The ultimate, is he going to use it? No! Ollie G gets him with the classic. I would have loved to see that fast reaction time, using that ult to get behind them or to fake a flank as we get a timeout. Ooh, timeout's really pivotal, really good. I want to see if maybe the duelist comp side is going to try and come together. Shaz? We need to watch a TikTok. We need to watch TikTok. Oh, sorry. I see. I love these chats. We watching TikTok. Yeah, they need to take a mental break. My bad. Sorry. What a funny bunch of people. At least they're being a little bit lighthearted about it. I think that they're going to be going over their strategy right now because they've just won 2 rounds in a row. Can I see that? Yes, I can. Of course, winning 2 rounds in a row, they have a bit more momentum. They have a lot more money and a lot more stuff. They know that, well, they can see maybe by the amount of money spent that defense is going into a save round, or is going to be considering going into a save round here, maybe force buying, but they know that they'll have better utility and they'll better money situation here with these 2 rounds under their belt. I would hope that they can use their utility again consecutively and in succession, or even at the same time, to bamboozle and deny space, maybe fake or 2, sending one person onto one site, because they know that defense has been doing a fast rotate, going from one site to another really quickly, because they know that they have a lot of people that can create space and entry really fast. But yeah, it seems as defense is going into a save with Ban Sombra sitting there trying to counter an op with a sheriff. Definitely a hard thing to do. A fast and hard push onto B side as your boy Pika is creeping up from the back with a Spectre. It seems as though the save is going to be working out for them with people lurking from all sides. They're going to have to play retake here, but in a 1 in 5 situation,
one enemy remaining.
It's definitely just gonna be harder. Duck trades out Jimeno, but looking for one, but gets taken out. QCPT
Crush them.
with the Vandal, not only just better because Vandal is more powerful, but just better in getting that skill, getting that mechanics, the raw just flicking potential. Again, I love to see it. The duelists are doing something smarter and working together. Oh, I don't know if we saw that, but Ollie G taking out the Snowman. How sad. How sad. Snowman did nothing wrong. Snowman did nothing wrong. Omen is actually sitting very close. He sees one, doesn't get anything. Execute gets ducked, but QCPT's there. Your boy Pika, is he disconnected? Just AFK. Oh, no.
Here.
That was meant for my team.
One down.
Flash.
Enemy remaining.
What do you mean mental is breaking? Oh, that's, I see. I hear some people talking about we might have to take a pause here, take a quick break to talk to the team, but it seems the defense is capable of pulling through just a bit in this final little play here as we decide if we're going on break or not. And boy Pika does grab the op, which is going great for defense side.
Last round in the half.
Are we going on break, or are we gonna play out this half? Play out the half. It is last round before the switch. 8 and 3. If they win this, it'll be maybe 9-3 curse, and defense is going to be a lot harder for them with people who can make space. But the duelists are definitely going to be in a tighter situation when it comes to denying entry. They don't have a lot of things that can deny it, like smokes and stuff, but they have a lot of things to create entry.
All set up.
And boy Pika still setting up on B site.
Teleport's ready.
Definitely a strong site for Chamber. QCBT using that ultimate to gain knowledge, but Havoc gets your boy Pika through a wallbang. Nice to see. Spots out Sake and is pinging him for his team. He teleports back to safety. Smart plays. Again, having the double teleport is very good. There we see the ult go off as QCBT is looking for him. He hides there. He's going to be blinding. Doesn't utilize the blind. Doesn't go in for it.
Down B.
Teleporting in, but gets taken out by QCBT as it's a 2v2 situation here. T-Sun with the op, holding down long, but
one enemy
to
remaining.
spot anyone out. T-Sun in the back, waiting for them to plant, trying to find pick with the op. Still going for the op play, but doesn't find anyone. Oh, he finds QCBT, but who's gonna play it here? He did get blinded and is waiting. He jumps up, but QCBT takes him out. And even if T-Sun was able to get it, Ollie G was ready for the trade. Very smart play to get ready right there for the trade, to be setting up those crossfires and playing it together more passively, not trying to find them and sniff them out, and working together. It's nice to see from the duelists side that they're actually able to pull some stuff together. Are we going on break? As we're still deciding if break is necessary here. Seems as though defense is getting defenses now. When they switch sides, they're now on offense. I mean, they're still stacking up a site. Not really. I mean, I hope they'll play it slower. Oh, Jays is going right in.
Spike down A.
Gets one, but gets taken out by T-Sun really quickly. Again, going for the fast rotate and the multiple people on flank, right? Havoc and Ollie G on flank, getting ready there. Squishing attack. It's a 3-2 with someone in elbow. Someone on site already. Havoc going in blind, not finding anyone. T-Sun gets spotted out. Go for a team ace, 8 and 5. Let's see a buy from defense. We do see a buy from defense. Nice. I mean, normally in a competitive play, I don't even have to commentate that. It's just people buy. Second round, they buy. Everyone buys Spectre, light shields, full armor, anything that you can get. Honestly, if you're lucky enough to get a Phantom light armor for that round, you're sitting in gold. You got there. Where are you guys going? Jays asks, trying to meme a little bit, it seems, but they need to be. They're playing a little bit more spread out here. On mid, there's a little bit of a puff going out here. Menno gets dinked between there, but I like that attack is now playing it a little bit slower, taking their time a bit, grabbing those specters and utilizing it. He's providing cover for his team and lurking. He doesn't know where Reyna is, but doesn't hear him. Doesn't hear as well as he goes to help his team. Oh, they're going to sniff the Reyna. Please don't. This is how mistakes get made.
Flawless.
But it's not a mistake today. He was doing a 1v1, but he was the better. Ban Sombra is capable of pulling through. Most of the times I'll see if teams should not be going to find that lurker. If it's a 1v5, just secure the round, play together, play on spike. There's no reason to sniff them out. You can find them, but is it worth giving that person a 1v1? 5 1v1s that you can potentially win? I don't know. It doesn't seem like the best play always. It's 9 and 5. It's definitely becoming a tighter race as Sombra is getting ready to try and take mid and take B site, going up into kitchen. being, you know, entering very quickly. Even for them, spots duck. And wow, so many fights going out so quickly. Can't even cover them all, as it's now a 2v5 and duelists are running.
Spike
Right,
planted.
Ollie G is able to
Last player
able to
standing.
find a pick here, but CSUDH is gone. Gets flashed, and they're capable of. I mean, thankfully, even again, worst case scenario, they could have traded each other out, but thankfully they get the flawless 10 and 5, 3 rounds till victory. How are the duelists going to? I'm gonna go through this. QCBT also trying to be a movement god, trying to test out some stuff, but doesn't get much. Plants the decoy. Try to plant the teleport, but doesn't get it. On A site as they're getting ready on A site.
You lose.
Could you use Yoru to hold A site? We're gonna find out now. As your boy Pika, Ban Sombra, T-Sun are trying to entry and create space. Along with Sake and Himeno is covering flank. But as they're creating space and working, Ban Sombra and
Spike down A.
Himeno are, well, Himeno's in back, but Ban Sombra being the only one up front. He spots one, but doesn't get a pick. Knows he's in rafters. Duck jumps down. It's all up to Himeno as he's gonna rotate to a free site. Now it's just gonna be a chase on who gets who first. At 9 health as well, he's gonna pull off. Is he gonna pull off a heroic move here? I'd love to see it. He's gonna be planting. How's he gonna play this post plant situation? There's many different angles that we have to deal with, but again, using that knife to get the information, no one is nearby. He's waiting for someone to rotate, but it seems like they're both going to be rotating in a similar area, coming from Snowpile Orange area, from backside and hall, and then kitchen. Running through kitchen, he hears one. As they drop down, they tap the spike just to see, but he's looking up, thinking that someone is still there, but doesn't work out. Nice play on it. KO here. It was very nice play. He did rotate fairly early. Honestly, a fake rotation would have also been great to see if he faked the rotate, waited for them to over rotate, and planted A. A is an easier site for KO to defend with his utility, being able to flash more corners and not having to plant out like in that open area next to B main. It would have been interesting to see. Again, only 3 more rounds for the win. Are they going to be able to pull off a win, or are the duelists going to use this victory to steamroll them? Duelists can't drop more than 2 maps or 2 rounds in this situation. Bad habits. Oh, T-Sun gets one, but Neon running and gunning with the Spectre. Only gets dinked for a little bit of health. Havoc is in less health than her. And get Ollie on the backside. He flies your boy Pika. Again, they're gonna be capable of winning. Ooh. We'll see. How's everything going with people's mental? We're hanging in there. Seems good to know. Good to know. Mental is extremely important once you've broken a team. I mean, right now with these 2 wins, I mean, once you get a team all flustered, it's definitely hard to come back. It's definitely a reason why having that mentality of 0-0 where we've lost this, but no, we haven't. Oh, someone tries to peek. Premature dash, maybe. Again, Ollie G not having anything land until now. What does that do to someone's mental? 3 and 3. 2 and 3.
1 enemy remaining.
1 and 3. Defenders win. Again, the duelists are able to come back, breaking down the attacker's side. Was it a save round for them? Perhaps it was. I might have missed that. I might have missed the save round there, but speaking of the economy, it seems as though your boy Pika is going to ult in place of buying, and so is T-Sun? T-Sun? Yeah, I think T-Sun's just waiting for it, but pretty sure the duelists do know as attack is going to be getting ready. Oh. He plans to teleport, but at what cost? Getting taken out. Duck and oh, Duck is ready there. And Meadow taking a duel takes out Duck. QCT takes out T-Sun. Jay-Z running it down, hitting it from the backside, leaving Himeno there alone. He's flashed out. Spots Jays. It's a 1v1 with such low health. How is it gonna play out? He drops a flash, pops it, but no one's there. Tries to use all that utility just to grab the spike, but gets taken out by one hit. Doesn't matter if it was a headshot or not. At 8 health, it was anyone's game. We do see Himeno being left,
I need that.
you know, Himeno does usually get left last standing, but man, I would have loved to see him grab it and do some shenanigans like last time where he was able to rotate and plant. Especially in a 1v1, not a 2v1 situation, would have been a lot easier.
Back soon.
Pushing up on A, really strong.
Get out of my way!
Oh, with QCPT with the fake. Faking his fake. Duck with the double satchels, using the ultimate, but gets taken out too quickly. We see that a lot. Is this 3v3 Jays? We see the ultimate come out. We see another ult come out as he goes into basically a free B site, planting for CT. What an interesting plant. Not many people go with it, but I think he knows people are going to be rotating, and he's playing it because he knows people are going to be rotating. Ollie G tries to op him, but gets the shot, misses one, but gets the second one. As they're gonna now have to rush. This team is now gonna have to run into it.
Last player standing.
But Ollie G is just waiting there with the knives as it's looking better and better for attack. T-Sun gets taken out.
My ult's not ready.
But will Sake be able to clutch it up?
Feeling safe.
Ollie G with the op and a frenzy. Caps the spike. But doesn't have enough time. I mean, playing for time still important. This victory is hopefully going to help attackers' mental to try and close out this round and close out this map. Got the round, but now they need 2 more to close out the map. No timeouts, no nothing, but 4 rounds, losing 4 rounds in a row, definitely costly. I think that's why, you know, defenders last round, well, current defenders, last time attackers, they were having such a hard time and being a little bit flamey because, you know, they lost how many rounds is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds in a row until they finally won one. So definitely puts bad mental state as they're getting ready to run it down on B site. A push that, I mean, have they been pushing? I don't think they have pushed B like successfully yet. Duck is sitting deep, but it's taken out. There's you see Ollie G rotating, but she does have off sitting on Snowman. Now with no utility with a KO ult, it's gonna be a lot harder for Ollie to get anything, but gets one pick or able to run out there. 2 people opping each other and failing.
Spike down B.
It's your boy Pika versus the world. Is he going to do it? It's getting pinched more and more as QCPT is capable of getting her Ollie G with the teabag. Flames. As it's 11 and 10. This round, it's really close. Even for an all duelist comp, really close. I mean, I guess on attack, it's going to be harder to create space for them. So they have all these aggressive players who are able to rotate really fast as duelists. It's interesting to see. Even the smokes and the initiators can't help them fully here. Wow, Duck with the satchels. I just saw him on the minimap going in at it. But Jimeno shooting.
Down A.
Oh, not wanting to be wrong, he shoots it. That's the thing, conditioning is important. The Ollie, what was his name? QCBT conditioned them to think that, hey, his fake is a fake and that you should shoot the fake so they get shot, flash, and people can capitalize off of it. They did use their utility together as well, with the fake going out and Duck being right there.
Spike
Again,
planted.
Ban Sombra plants Spike, but his team needs to rush it. Havoc is in mid as he's getting ready to find T-Sun, but doesn't get anything. Havoc gets taken out. The battle of the ops by Marshall, not even with the op, but Ollie G debating on whether to take the op or Phantom. Spike is down. Sake is the only one left. QCBT finds her.
Standing.
Finds Reyna between Ollie and Sake. Who's going to get what? Time is running out. A lot of people playing for time in this situation as Sake runs away content with the victory and is a casualty of it. 12 and 10. It's looking better.
Match point.
Going with this trend going back and forth, even if they lose a round or two here, they're gonna do so much better. Well, they can't lose 2 rounds, but they could definitely lose 1 if necessary on attack side. But they're playing a lot smarter here now with like rotating really quickly when necessary. They've dropped Spike down. Actually, I think they're not. Are they not taking it? No.
Let's go.
But they were utilizing the Omen, like the Omen lurk and the Omen rotate, very, very nice. But again, with the conditioning, I think they're sending Sombra there to make them think they're going to, something's going to happen. But not actually. Oh, Spike goes down. Sombra catches 1 on the rotation. Ollie G hesitant to rotate. But going in 2 and 3 in this round, it's not looking great for attack. Oh, T-Sun is capable of getting away with his life. He doesn't pick up Spike, but he is going to slowly make it back.
1 enemy remaining.
T-Sun gets taken out. It's all up to Sombra. He's gonna play plants, but he does he know that Ollie is coming up from the back? He doesn't. He doesn't see, but neither does Ollie. Ollie doesn't see, but gives away his position. With Sombra teleporting out, playing on a different angle, waiting for someone to peek through the smokes, but Duck knows this and is trying to stick the plant. Gets blinded, tries to stick the plant, but Sombra capitalizes on the confusion and takes them out. Ban Sombra absolutely showing us what a 5-head he is, what a big brain he's using those smokes to confuse them, to try and make sure that they don't know where to go from. Teleporting backside. Man, I really love the way Sombra played, dropping a 30 bomb, 30 and 17 in this round and winning it for his team. Multiple plays that he did were great, but I don't want to just highlight him. I do want to highlight the Duelist comp and the Duelist team. As much as I was memeing on how bad of a play that was, they did exceptionally well for what I thought, being able to utilize their utility together in the later rounds after they got their footing in. Ban Sombra, obviously match MVP, did amazing at combating that, playing a little bit slower on attack. They were able to pull their mental together. Amazing plays on both teams. Love to see it. Love to see it. Are we going for a 3rd round or 3rd map? We are, as it seems, we are finished. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want you guys to stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day. It's been your host, Alon, or the Nerds Corner. It was nice to meet y'all. Thank you. Cheers.